Hi everyone, welcome to today's news bulletin. We have a lot of ground to cover today, so let's not lose any time and immediately get on with the highlights of January 18th, 2017. Today we start with Pokemon Go. This game that came out on smartphones and that was a major hit this summer. They keep beating records and everything seems to be going quite well for this game. It was confirmed that the game racked up $950 million in the 6 months it was out in 2016, and the last news were that the game was still making $2 million every day last fall. It's been a while since we heard about them, but I really wouldn't worry. The game seems really in good health. And speaking of Pokemon Go, according to the Sylph Road, the Pokemon Go research community, new Pokemons from the second generation could be coming out soon. The latest code update for the application was introduced possible data for evolutionary items, which are items that are required to make some Pokemon evolve. And new Pokemons too could be on their way. Right now, all we seems to see is that they are implementing Pokemons related to already existing Pokemon in the games, but there could be an exception. The Sylph Road actually found code for the unknown Pokemons. These second generation Pokemon are not based on actual Pokemons in the game, and they each represent various shapes, representing letters of the alphabet, exclamation mark, and interrogation mark. So there are a total of 28 unknowns, even though they count as the same number in the Pokédex. And we just hope that the Sylph Road will keep giving us more information about the game as these Pokemon soon appears on our devices. We now talk about Rovio, the studio that became popular thanks to the Angry Birds series, the applications on smartphones. They made a movie, a lot of props that you can also buy. And apparently they recently opened a new studio in London, and they would be working on a new massive multiplayer online game, an MMO. Apparently this game is not related in any ways to Angry Birds, so it means that the studio is now working on a completely new franchise, which I believe is a good thing because lately the Angry Birds series didn't receive as much praise from the public as it did in the past. So let's just hope the best for this company. We continue with Super Mario Odyssey. Shigeru Miyamoto, the father of Mario, confirmed that this game will be made a little bit more for hardcore gamers, like Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine were. Miyamoto says that, Mario games, they tend to be easier sometimes or harder other times. This Mario game might, of course, please everyone who loves Mario, but you will need more than a few hours to complete it. It is a game that will be made for gamers who really want to invest time. We continue with Zelda, the Breath of the Wild, the new game coming on March 3rd. Nintendo said that if you are planning to buy this game for your Wii U, you will have to make sure you have 3 GB of empty space either on your hard drive or on your SD card, because there will be a software installment of 3 GB for the Wii U when you will play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. They didn't explain really why. We believe it is to optimize the performances of the Wii U, as the game is primarily made for the new Nintendo Switch that will also come out on March 3rd. And apparently there will be no such download or software with the Switch version. So if you're planning to buy it on the Wii U, make sure you have space on your memory card or hard drive. We now switch to Xbox and PlayStations. Their online services seems to be in really good health. Combined, both Xbox Live Gold and PlayStation Plus generate more than $3 billion in 2016. For those of you who don't know, Xbox Live Gold and PlayStation Plus are services for both consoles that allows you to play online and gives you many interesting rebates throughout the year, as well as other privileges. I personally subscribed to the PlayStation Plus, so we just have to expect these services to keep going. $3 billion is quite a nice sum, if you want my opinion. We keep going with Xbox. Even though these are now not official numbers, the NPD group revealed that the Xbox One would have sold around 6.2 million units during the 2016 holidays, beating the PlayStation 4 during this same period. And it is also the best month the Xbox One ever had. And this is just encouraging. It means that the console, even though it's been under the PlayStation 4 since launch, it just goes to show that it's still popular, even though it's not what they expected at first. We continue with Outlast 2, the sequel to the first Outlast that is now due to come out later this year. It was announced that the game will not be available in PlayStation VR at launch. That's what Red Barrels confirmed on their Twitter account. Everyone who enjoyed the first Outlast hoped that we could play a second game in VR. This is a really well-made horror game, and I didn't play it, but for having seen footage and other people play, this game is scary as hell. So imagine if you have this virtual reality helmet and this is like the most the scariest thing you've ever done in your life. You will run out of the room without even thinking that you have a helmet on your head. But if you think that is because Red Barrels think that the virtual reality is dying, I believe it is wrong, because Mark Zuckerberg, the founder and CEO of Facebook, that also bought the Oculus VR company, announced that he was ready to invest over $3 billion over the next 10 years into virtual reality. $3 billion is a lot of money. It also shows that Zuckerberg believes in virtual reality and the possibility it will bring. And personally, I also believe that virtual reality is here to stay, opposite to the 3D TVs that definitely are not seen anymore. Virtual reality, for having tried it, is really, really, really cool. Trying it is buying it, literally. I've done some roller coasters with a VR headset, and dude, that is intense. So that concludes today's bulletin. I thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Twitter and Facebook. If you want to encourage me, you can also make donations on PayPal and Patreons. Also, don't miss the show from the couch every Thursday at 16 hours in Eastern Time and 21 hours UTC. This is a show where me and my uncle discuss the geek news of the week, the highlights of the week, with you guys. It is a live show, so you can chat and interact with us. We will answer your questions. Make sure you don't miss it, and see you next time.